What's going on YouTube? My name is Robert. In this video, I'm going to do a little update and share my portfolio with you guys. I know I've done this a few times in the past, and I've had a few requests to update you guys on my portfolio and kind of where I'm at right now with my Stash account. I like using Stash. It's just something I started using, and I know there's a lot of other apps out there, M1 Finance, ROBINHOod. I think that they're all kind of in the same category right now, like financial tech. People are very opinionated, saying that one's better than the other, but for the most part, they all get the job done. And that's kind of what I want to share with you guys today. I'm going to share with you guys my portfolio and sort of what I've been able to build up slowly over time. Now take into consideration this did not happen overnight for me. I did this very slowly, very gradually, putting in $5 here and there, and then I upped it a little bit to like $10 a week and so on and so forth. Guys, I want to just make something really clear that I've made a few videos going over my portfolio history in the past. My first YouTube video ever talking about Stash, I was at $740, I believe, or somewhere around that range. Since then, I've just made videos kind of updating YouTube and updating you guys on what my portfolio balance has done in the past few months. And this is just a portfolio update. I know you guys like seeing this stuff because I'm pretty much putting my money in the market and you guys can see what it's doing. The idea with Stash is that you keep reinvesting all your profits. You keep reinvesting your interest and you keep reinvesting your dividends. And whatever money you keep adding in there, like you just keep it, and they're kind of just snowballs. That's like that's the concept that goes with long-term investing. For those of you guys who are familiar with it, you know, great. I always like to tell people that Stash is a beginner tool. It's great for anybody who wants to get their feet wet with investing and maybe just start investing, you know, gradually learning more and more. They do have some great learning tools, which I recommend anybody could look into. And overall, you learn about how your money can gain a positive interest instead of, right, like taking loans out and getting a negative interest on your money, which is what we typically learn from our parents and from other people in life that we like to look up to. So I started in 2016 and I've sort of been adding $5 here and there, and I just did it. I guess the thing is with me now, like looking at my account balance, where it is now versus when I first started, was just me just sticking to it. I set my auto stash and I never stopped. It's been on since for the past 3 years. So what you guys are now looking at is making incremental additions, right? Like once a week I put $5 in this account. You guys can kind of see what it looks like after 3 years, and it's not something that a lot of people are going to be like, wow, Robert, you're doing great, man, you're going to be able to retire off this money. Maybe in the future, right, like 40 years from now, if I keep doing this, maybe then I can say like, hey, wow, I have $400,000 in my account. All right guys, really quickly, I'm going to go into my phone. We're right here. I'm just going to screen record it. We're going to get into my Stash account, and I'll show you guys what exactly I'm talking about here. So right away, we're greeted with my account, and for those of you guys who've been keeping up with my channel, you know exactly where I have been. I think I was somewhere around $1,100. I don't look at this very often, guys. This is something that I kind of just have going on. I totally forget that it happens. I use a credit card, a cashback credit card for all my transactions, and this is directly pulled from my bank account. So when I typically look at my bank account, I'll see that Stash is pulling money and putting it into this account. That's about it. I don't use their Stash debit services. I don't, you know, I use credit cards only. That's why I'm telling you guys this stuff right now, because I use cashback credit cards with reward points. I'm very on top of my spending game. I'm very good at budgeting. So I just kind of want to share that with you guys right now. Don't think I'm some kind of fool that's spending all kinds of money I don't have with my credit card. Whenever I swipe my credit card, I immediately pay that off on site. I would never buy something that I can't afford. That's just me making a disclaimer for you guys. So I don't use their Stash debit services. I don't think it's valuable, just in my opinion. I did start a retirement portfolio with them just to see what it's like. I kind of realized now that I have a Roth IRA, I don't know if I could probably transfer it over to a different account here in the near future. If I'm just seeing what their retirement portfolio service looks like. For right now, we're talking about my personal account. So this is the account that I've been adding $5 a week to. When we get into my account, we're looking at my personal portfolio. This is the account that I've been talking about here. And you can see that I'm up to $1,750. My total returns are $106.78. I had a comment recently asking me, you know, what do I do when I'm losing money? Somebody was losing money in their account. I think they lost $12. Guys, the thing is, you have to keep adding no matter what the market's doing. The idea with long-term investing is to continuously add to your portfolio and grow that amount. That's the best way to do it, and there's no other way around it. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. Warren Buffett specifically says that trying to time the market is stupid. Now I could agree with him on that. Like, you know, unless you're trading crypto, unless like you're trading some super volatile swings, trying to sit there and watch a chart all day, first of all, it's not gonna be good for your health. And second of all, you're probably gonna lose potential profits because you're gonna be like, hey, this is a great place for me to sell because the market's about to tank. But then the market's gonna rebound and you're gonna be stuck probably buying higher than what you exited, if that makes sense. So guys, the idea with investing, the idea with Stash is definitely don't try to time the market, trying to sell at the highs, buy at the lows, unless you have skills, unless you've dedicated a lot of your time to learning how to read charts. And you don't do that with a Stash account, guys. Just a disclaimer right now, you don't use Stash to trade stocks. You use something like this for a long-term portfolio. So guys, once again, I'm up to $1,750. This has happened over the past 3 years of my life. I've been putting $5 a week, and I kind of upped it since then. I think right now I'm putting $35 a week, as you guys can see there. And this $5 is from one of you awesome people using my link to sign up for Stash. All right guys, so to break down my investments, for those of you who are curious where my money's at, I got a few of these questions, and this is not very important, guys. In all honesty, put your money anywhere in the market. It's better than having it out of the market. That's just my input on it. That's just my opinion. It's better than having that money sit in your savings account. So go with whatever works for you, right? If you think this investment looks good, just go ahead and put in there. With ETFs, like I'm showing you here, these are a lot less risky, and you're able to play it safe in a way with these investments. So guys, really quickly, my top holdings, let's just go by amount invested. So I put the most into blue chips. This is a Vanguard ETF, and there's $524 in there. Conservative mix has $464. Junk bond has $312. High voltage 126.28. You can see that this is pending, and this high voltage is pending and junk bond is pending. These are my auto stash investments. So if you guys want to know where I'm putting my money out every single week, it's in between these 3 ETFs. And delicious dividends, $118, and it kind of goes down from there. Oh, here's AT&T. I bought AT&T share a while back, and you guys can see I'm up 2% on it. This is just little stuff that I've put in here just from people like signing up, right? Like I've mentioned this in my other videos. Just from you guys signing up with my link, we both get $5. So these are a few of these investments right here at the bottom. But yeah, for the most part, this is where my money's at. Total of $1,750 valued in my portfolio. And of course, you can see that I've made $100. So right now, I'm up with Benjamin from my returns, which is not anything significant. But then again, guys, if you look at the bigger picture, if you look at a 40-year timeline, that is where you will see those returns. That's where you're gonna see those incredible returns that people can say that became rich off of the stock market. Obviously, we'll see how it goes. I've had people ask me, what happens when Stash goes bankrupt? What happens when Stash disappears because it's just a phone app? Well guys, they're backed up by the SIPC and FINRA. So this, you could trust Stash just as you could trust your financial institution in your local town or city. I do want to talk about my retirement portfolio for a little bit here. It's worth $190 right now. I just started this not too long ago. I'm investing in corporate cannabis here. It's one of their ETFs. You can buy and sell, and it's not doing too well, which I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to keep throwing money in there. Maybe corporate cannabis will take off. Maybe the marijuana industry will start booming once things, kind of establish themselves a little bit. Just so you guys can see, that's kind of where I'm invested in my retirement account. And there you guys have it. My total Stash account value is worth $1,940.40. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to share with you today. This is a quick little update video on my current Stash holdings. I know a lot of you guys may use M1 Finance, you guys may use other apps to start investing, but regardless, whatever you use, I'm happy that you are investing. I'm glad you made that decision to start putting money away and being more financially aware. Ultimately, what Stash did for me, it built my financial awareness situation. I hope I brought some light to the app Stash and sort of what I've been doing with it in the past. It could bring you from not knowing where you're at financially to starting to look at your money a little bit more wisely, to start cutting down on spending and investing more of your money. For those of you guys who are still here because of Stash, you guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting my channel, and thank you for supporting the growth all of this time. You guys now see where you could have been if you've been investing with me this whole time. I think that's a really great thing that YouTube allows me to do, is share that with you guys. Once again, this is just kind of something that I do for fun, for YouTube, to inform you guys and educate you guys on where you could be if you are investing your money. Even if it's $5 a week, everybody could spare $5 a week, and I don't want to hear any excuses that you can't, or your situation or circumstance doesn't allow you to. With that being said, thank you all so much. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos, educational videos, investing videos, and most importantly, Airbnb videos. Once again, thank you all, and I will see you all in the next one.